I'm running late, it's raining, and I have a really cool idea for a project that I can do today. Let's get started. 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Lock. Let's go.
After yesterday's build where I made a hexagonal prism with square pieces on the outside, I was left with a question. How far down could I cut all of those faces, and how narrow a hexagonal prism could I actually make? Now, I didn't want to do another hexagonal prism build, so I won't, but I still wanted to try these deep cuts, so I figured I would make an enclosed cube and see just how far down I could cut each of the faces. I filled all the pieces with epoxy sculpt, and then I sanded all the faces down on my belt sander, getting it as far down as I dared. I didn't want to sand down any further than I already had because I risked damaging the screw heads, and if I did that then I would have to modify all of them, and that would just be a lot of extra work that I didn't want to deal with during this build. Now that I had the shape that I was looking for, I filled in any holes that still needed to be filled, and then I disassembled the puzzle so that I could round over each of the pieces. I used a nail file and a sanding block along with some Scotch-Brite to round over all of the pieces and make everything look nice and smooth. I was pretty surprised with how small some of these pieces were, and some of the tiny little corner pieces were pretty tedious to work with. That being said, after I finished sanding all the pieces and rounding everything over, I reassembled the puzzle and this is what it looked like. I was really surprised with just how much this puzzle shapeshifts, but more surprisingly was just how stable it was when it did. I'm always surprised with just how stable the Chi sail mechanism is, and that's why I recommend this puzzle for all of your modifying needs. But anyways, I still think this puzzle looks pretty cool, and I'd still encourage you to try it and experiment with these kind of modifications yourself. It's always fun to discover things and see what the limits of these puzzles are. But anyways, I wouldn't really classify this puzzle as a build so much as an experiment to satisfy my own curiosity. I really just wanted to see how far down I could cut without damaging the screws. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.